Preparing, it's loading. Going set up. Make sure I start the recording. 5. Oh God, I hate when that shit happens. It's loading. Let me fucking mute this shit. Boom. Put that down. All right, and we are on.
Well, hello there, Internet. All you cool cats and kittens, you party people. What's up? What's up? I'm Michael Brevard, aka Captain BD, and this is the Gamerish Network Group Weekly Pod, where we're going to go over all the gaming news. Well, gaming news that we're going to go over at least, and anything in the media as far as comic books, movies, all that cool nerd shit. With me, as always, I've got a Steam panel with me today. Andre.
What's up, people? BK Brawler here, drinking hand as usual. Yes, never missing.
Mr. BK Brawler himself. I got Big E, Dr. Farts, aka Opinion, Fanboy with an Opinion, aka The Champ, aka Captain Cannon.
You, what's up?
Oh wait, throw in the other aka, your PS plug.
What my PS?
Your Dark Star Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus Dark Star. Yeah.
I forgot we got another tag for him.
Yeah, I've had it. You just didn't know it.
All right, and for the first time with us, everybody give it up. We have Miss Kiama Blake.
Yes.
AKA Felice Cat.
Yes. Or also Chaos Theory on Xbox.
Oh, you're Chaos Theory on Xbox.
Yes,
I'm like,
that's me.
oh my gosh. All this time, I'm like, yo, who is this person on my friends list named Chaos Theory? And I'm just like,
Yes, I'm both. I'm Chaos Theory and Police Cat. I'm both.
okay, I know you're Police Cat, but Chaos Theory, I
Yeah.
thought that was one of Mitch's people. You know?
Chaos, because I like physics. So that's why Chaos.
Got you.
All right, guys. So we've got about 4, maybe 5 topics in gaming. Got a few topics with our media news as well. But right now, first and foremost, let's start off the way that we always start off, and let's show these tarps. What kind of shirt you guys got? BK, go ahead.
Me? Well, I guess I went anime this week. I have the League of Villains from My Hero, since we're doing our anime tournament right now on the Gamerish Network Facebook page. You know, and I'm kind of disappointed that Sailor Moon is beating out Mob Psycho right now. I know you got something to say about that. Please defend Sailor Moon. Please defend.
Okay, so Sailor Moon is like beyond epic. It's like timeless. Okay, I used to watch it as a kid right before I would watch Dragon Ball Z. So like my childhood is a culmination of both. So don't talk trash about my Sailor Moon.
It's
okay?
one of the only ones that I voted on because I actually knew the name.
I knew, that's what I said. I told my wife that
Ouch.
shit in the lead because more people know the name of Sailor
Well,
Moon.
I got some cousins that are girls, and they used to have like the little Sailor Moon birthday parties and stuff. You know, with the cake and the plates and the napkins.
I didn't go that far in. I will admit I didn't. I watched literally all of the episodes that they decided to release in America because obviously it cuts off at a certain point. And then when I became an adult, I realized that Sailor Moon was actually edited because that's not what Sailor Moon looks like. So yeah.
Okay, Kiama, while you're on, why don't you show us your shirt? What shirt? Who are you wearing today? Yeah, pretend like it's the red carpet. Who you got on, girl?
That's Batman.
Well, none other than Batwoman.
Batwoman, my bad.
One of my favorite characters.
Okay.
Yes, the circle helps. but yeah, one of my favorite characters who's been mostly slighted recently. She's awesome. Not Batgirl, Batwoman. So yeah, I love her. She's literally a huge person, I think, in DC Comics that people underrate.
So are you like Batwoman like the new CW show,
yeah.
or Batwoman like Barbara Gordon?
Barbara Gordon, not the not the new CW show.
Okay.
It's not the new CW show's not bad, and I kind of feel bad for like the actress that played her, because I like her as an actress, but like
Rose.
she can't really act that well. Yes. No. Yes and no.
We had a
There's
running
more to her
thing,
name,
and it's pretty
obviously.
true that her best role was in John
Yeah.
Wick, where she didn't talk.
Mhm.
I'll agree with that. She's also like best friends with Vin Diesel,
Huh.
which is some weird shit. But yeah, she's not a bad actress, I guess. I just didn't like her in that role, and then she got injured, as you probably all know,
Mhm.
and then she made the safe choice to not go back because she literally went from being injured, getting a surgery, and going back to filming like the next couple of days after. WB was like working her.
Yeah, and I mean, she went to Australia, and I don't know what flying restrictions were like during the beginning of COVID, you know?
Facts. You're absolutely right about that as well. I think that they were supposed to shoot the last couple of episodes towards the end. Well, when COVID started, for us who realized that there was COVID in like February, March. Yeah, so yeah, she probably was stuck where she was at.
Yeah. I think she was. Cobra Cap, you want to show us what you got on?
Hold on. Wolverine.
Nice.
Okay,
Classic.
is that like a
Yep.
shadow with a hat on? Is the shadow supposed to mean something?
What shadow? What the hell are you talking about?
There's a shadow behind.
There
you.
was a
It
shadow.
looks like-
I thought it was
looks
a
like-
person at
like
first.
yeah, I thought it was like
I did
another
too.
person or
It's
something,
not a
but
person.
No.
yeah, it looked like someone with a hat on. Like, but I digress.
Okay, so I've got on Toon Link.
Zelda.
Nice.
So I
Underrated
think
game also.
we've got a couple things in the news. Not us, but we've read about I think Skyward Sword coming out, and then Dre, you dropped a little bit of news today about a BTOW 2 teaser, right? Or
Yeah, it was leaked on Amazon, as it always is, that there's a Breath of the Wild 2 collector's edition coming out. I think they said it's listed at $69.99 or $79.99.
yeah.
So we know
So
it's coming, but not this year like they promised.
So I definitely feel like Toon Link doesn't get enough love.
That's what I say all the time. He's like
Wind Waker,
adorable.
man. You know, say no more. Say no more.
Yeah,
I remember I was
facts.
pissed off
That
when
little
Wind
boat
Waker
was like, it
came
got
out.
me.
So then, guys, what we're
Should
gonna
we
go
get a
to
Modelo now?
next? What? What have we been playing this week?
Is he getting a Modelo now?
Yeah, he's gonna switch it up a little bit. Eric, what were you playing this week?
So I played a little bit of Ghost, which, as you know, Michael, I beat the storyline.
Hold on, timeout, just real quick. I just thought about this. Felice Cat is my friend on PlayStation, and I do. When you're my friend on PlayStation, and we're playing the same games. I do stalk you a little bit
It's natural.
because I like to see who's getting what trophies. But she
Natural.
has just started the game, so I want to warn
Okay.
you that there's gonna be some spoilers.
Well,
Understood.
I wasn't going to say anything.
You can
Anyway.
okay. Are we going to? We can.
No,
I'm
I
always down
wasn't,
to
I
talk
wasn't
about it.
planning
I'm
on it.
only on Act 2 still. So.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, but dude, how many percent points did you get for the game completion? Because we
It
have
went
about the
up,
same.
right?
It
Yeah.
went way up,
It
dude. You're
went
like
up,
70 something
Yeah.
percent. And
I
you and
think
I
it
have
was-
Yeah.
I have like one more silver than you, and you have like
Mhm.
3 or 4 more golds, but you're like 10 or 15% higher than me.
Yeah, I noticed before I finished the storyline, it was 60 something percent, and then it went up to like over 70.
Damn, so that was a big one.
Yeah, I was surprised.
So did you wrap up the last haiku and something else with the end game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you do the haiku, and that was another trophy
Yeah.
because all that stuff is all tied together, which I didn't know that.
The shrines and
The shrines,
foxes.
the haiku, yeah, all that stuff is all tied together. So, but yeah, you do the haiku, and I think that was it. The only other like last one.
They still won't let me in that lighthouse, bro.
You got to do the storyline.
Do I have to like meet up with the right person to open that up?
Yeah, it's part of the. I can't remember the archer that you hook up with.
I did all the archers.
No, Yuna. It's part
Okay,
of that
see,
whole storyline.
I haven't done Yuna or the Buddhist.
Well, it's the main storyline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not anyone's side quest. It's the main storyline.
Okay. Anything else you've been playing?
What?
Go ahead,
I was
Cameron.
gonna ask, is it for Ghost of well, obviously the game you're talking about. Is it accurate that the developers of the game, they're like giving out some sort of surprise gift to people who
Yes, and
platinum
we are going to platinum it.
Yeah, specifically the platinum it.
I know. I think I was reading about some game where the devs were giving people that worked at the studios themselves awards for platinum. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it was pretty vague on the details. But yeah, it mentioned people who were platinum it because they're saying that. I mean, if you play it like on a harder mode, that they were giving out something for those rare individuals who happen to play platinum.
I don't know. You got my wheels turning. I'm gonna have to look into it for sure. And everybody out there, if you're listening, let us know on Gamerish537 if what we need to look up to check that out.
Yeah, let us know what you're playing too. You could go ahead and drop those comments.
So that was it. That's all that you're playing.
No,
Do you plan on?
I downloaded Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. And I saw you were
Have to talk some shit.
a couple missions in?
Yeah. I mean, it's only the what's it called? The main
campaign.
Storyline. Yeah, the campaign.
Yeah.
But that's the only Call of Duty game that I liked and owned. So,
Really?
Yeah.
No, I gave you one, and I gave you the best one ever.
Well, I haven't played it yet.
What's the best one ever?
But I haven't played it yet.
I gave him the first Black Ops.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. So I wanted to play the campaign. I really enjoyed it the first time around.
Did you get to the airport?
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah.
Did you aim off screen?
Sure.
So you're an animal, just like the rest of us.
Hey, did you know that before you play the game, they do like a little thing that says that some of this game is pretty graphic for some people?
Yeah, it's always been
I don't remember originally. I don't remember it saying that.
I don't know. I think so.
But people pretended like they forgot. So when that part happened, all of a sudden, oh my God, I can't.
Dude, I remember like the next couple of days though in the news, they were like, hey, there's this part where you shoot up the freaking airport and you're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to aim off screen. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that never even crossed my mind.
No, never.
Like I mowed them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going through everybody. Everybody. It was Grand Theft Auto.
Like I was hitting them when they were on the ground and moving.
Yeah. Yo, real quick, I just wanted to say that at the end of Ghost is more emotional than Last of Us 2.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Seriously?
it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Wow. Are you planning on platinum it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. But yeah.
All right. Me too. Me too. I think I keep saying this, and it just keeps getting longer and longer. But I think maybe next week.
Every time I say I'm gonna put a day into this game, I always get mad busy. Something fucking happens. I'm actually off from work tomorrow, so hopefully I could put in some work in that game.
Yeah, Felice Cat, you'll catch up with Dre pretty soon.
Probably. I'm all over the place with
I
games.
would try it. Realistically though, I've only platinum like kiddie games. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't platinumed it. This will be my first.
Game, and that was
not even a Lego game?
Like literally, my girlfriend has platinum game, but I have never platinumed the game. Except that game. Which yeah. I love RPGs though. RPGs is like the long haul.
All right, Dre, what have you been playing this week?
Well, when I have the time, I play Ghost. But other than that, I've been playing what do you call it? Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So on the Switch right now, because I played the other Xenoblade that came out, I loved it, never finished it, but because I can't remember the story now, I was like, fuck it, let me go buy this one, play through this one, which is way fucking easier than the second one is, because with the things that I hated about the second one, they actually fixed with this remake, like how it made it easier to find your objectives. They made, well, the battles weren't hard at all, but they just made it much easier. I think that was my only problem, is traversing the land.
Okay.
And in the original game, I believe like the faces and shit looked ugly. So this one, it's much better looking, everyone, as you would expect it to be. And this one gives you a difficulty scale in which you could play in a casual mode rather than what they wanted you to play, in which, of course, me, who has no time to be fucking worrying about hard bullshit, is playing it in casual mode right now. So, other than Ghost, that's what I've been working on. And whenever I could get you guys
Thanks.
Fall Guys, I'm
There,
thinking,
I thought you were gonna forget about it again.
nah, whenever I could get people on Fall Guys, I'll be on there. Especially I think I might start doing competitions on Fridays or maybe every other Friday, whenever I have some extra money to spare. And I've been thinking of a new competition for Fall Guys, like a best of 10. And whoever could get the furthest, the most out of 10 matches will get
You,
$50 from me.
you weren't
You
trying to catch me at that
that's what
3,
the
were you?
game does. So I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna start this with the Discord group. So if you want to be part of this competition, join our Discord. It's Gamerish Network, underscore network, right? Yeah, on Discord, and join our group. We always have the link in our link tree underneath this video. Later on tonight, you'll see a link. You can click on it, even in the video description on YouTube. Join our Discord and everything else. But that's all I've been playing so far.
All right, Felice Cat, tell us what have you been gaming on this week?
I have been playing Overwatch religiously because I just want that ice cream Orisa. That's why they have now, and each week there is like a different summer themed thing. There's Lucio Bowl, which is literally soccer with a huge soccer ball and Lucio the character. Which is usually my best character, but I suck at soccer. So, but yeah, I've been playing that and Ghost. And I pet sit for a living, FYI. And so I'm literally at someone else's house right now. And yeah, I have my Xbox with me. So I'm going to be playing Overwatch as soon as this is done because I need to get good. I suck. Not that bad though.
I play Overwatch on PlayStation. My favorite
Yeah,
character.
that's what I'm right now.
Oh, we lost her.
All right. I have been playing. Yeah, I need to play Overwatch. I just never have looked. Destiny takes up too much of my time if I'm doing a game of service.
Yeah.
So I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. Definitely, I've been going through, getting just trophy hunting like crazy. Got all my shrines, got all the foxes, got all the bamboos, got all the haikus except for that one. I've cleared Act 1 and Act 2, all the shit's liberated. I've only got a couple more deals to take over to liberate for Act 3. I've only got a couple other trophies besides just beating the game left. So also I've been playing Fall Guys pretty much the whole time. Tomorrow I'm going to stream the Samurai Jack game at probably about like 9ish.
I feel there's something else coming out tomorrow that's not. Oh, I think, is it Wastelanders 3? I think that's going to be available on Game Pass.
Isn't that a free one?
Yeah.
Game Pass, yeah.
Yeah, if that's out, I'll probably be streaming that game tomorrow.
Okay. What time?
Yo.
We can't clash.
Yo. So who that made a comment? I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. So maybe you guys can help. He wrote, "LOL, so not 5 anymore."
Oh, because I said originally with the competition, it was going to be best out of 5.
Yeah, I
okay,
told him
okay,
he
okay.
wasn't. I
Yeah.
said Dre wasn't trying to catch the smoke for 3 of them.
Nah, because it's just like I was thinking about it. If we get disconnected, if someone loses early, and then we gotta wait for people to finish, it might be better to give more chances, throw more chances out there, than just do it 5. Unless I have a lot of people that want to be a part of this, then we might have to cut it to 5,
Mm.
and then do some type of elimination style. But I'll figure out all the kinks. I'll figure it all out.
All right,
worry.
guys.
All right.
So that is what we're playing. That is what we're wearing. Now let's get into this game news. So few items on the docket today. We've got the Deathloop delay. We've got Apple versus Epic. They got some new info there. Shit's heating up. Also got Rocksteady's been pretty dirty this week. We're gonna get into that. Dre, I think you were trying to hit us with some new information about a cool looking game that came out, dropped a video.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Let's
We'll
just
talk
start
about
on
that a
it.
little bit too.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, I'll just start with Deathloop delay. Now, usually this wouldn't make probably our gaming news just because we watched the big PlayStation presentation when it came out, and Deathloop was kind of one of the games that we thought looked cool, but we were saying it was more like a 6 or a 7 probably just by looking at it to begin with. But the reason that this hits our news is because Deathloop happens to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive launch game. So now we've just got the big news of the Xbox Series X huge launch game, Halo Infinite, getting delayed. Now this is getting delayed. So a couple questions I have for you guys. Do you think, one, does this have anything to do with Halo Infinite, as in as far as, hey, the Xbox doesn't have their big launch game, so who cares about this?
Nah.
Two, do you think that launch games are dead? I mean, besides Nintendo, does anybody really even give a shit about launch games anymore? Those are my 2 questions. And feel free to give any other insight on anything else that you want to add. But Dre, go ahead.
Me, I don't think it's a big deal. Remember PS4 only launched for like 7 games, and people keep pretending like it launched for like 20 something fucking games, and trying to decrease the value of what Game Pass is. So I think that Halo, yes, getting delayed, which I still blame you people, is a bad thing. But at the same time, Game Pass will still have 99 other games plus another one probably to make up for us not being able to play Halo day one. And for all we know, we might still get that damn multiplayer beta, if we're lucky. So with Deathloop, I don't think a lot of people were worrying about Deathloop as a launch title. Not much of us were really talking about it. So I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal in the way of now this is one less title for Sony to launch because we don't know their full lineup yet. For all we know, they only have another 7 games on the docket to give us if we exclude FIFA, Madden, and your $100 version of NBA 2K21. So yeah, it might be a big deal when we find out the amount of games that are actually launching for PlayStation, but it might not be a big deal if they have a good lineup. So that's all I gotta say about that.
All right, E, do you think launch games matter for shit anymore, and that Nintendo's the only one that pays attention to them, anyways?
I don't know. That's a good question. Do they really matter? I guess maybe to the hardcore nerd, they might, but I think to most of us, it really doesn't.
All right. Felice Cat, I know you had a little bit more to talk about with Deathloop. So why don't you go ahead and tell us about your opinions of Deathloop?
I think that Deathloop is a non-starter in reference to conversations and gameplay. It looks promising at first glance, but when you look at it, for me anyway, it just looks like what we've already seen. Realistically, it looks like it needs more work, and I'm hoping that's why they delayed it, not necessarily because they want to put something stronger out. But I mean, with the game industry, we know that that's what happens often. They want to come with a better product, or they want to sell their systems based off of something that's possibly stronger. And if we all know Xbox, we know realistically, they always default to Halo, even though the developers are not the same exact developers. Like the Halos that we remember, like Halo 1 and 2. And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, because I know that you like it. But Halo has been
Halo 1
trashed
through
for
4.
a minute.
Halo
I
1
like
through 4.
Halo.
You put some spec. Dre, which one's
I will
yours? I
say
can't even think
Halo
about it. I'm so
1, 2.
frustrated.
Halo 3 was questionable. Halo 4 was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, and you
then
put
Halo
some spec on
Infinite,
Reach.
Halo LS whatever, LST,
ODST, you're gonna hate the
board
ODST.
game /
Master Chief's not even in that one. Can't hit on that one.
Fake D&D? Okay,
ODST
but
told us a
Did
story.
she say
let's
fake
just
D
not
and
talk
D?
about this. Questionable. How many times can you talk about the Horde? How many times can you talk about the Horde?
No, I'm not
done.
thinking about the Horde. I'm thinking about the drop.
Not Horde, whatever the
drop ship
alien thing was.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Master Chief, let him die in peace. Just let Master Chief die in peace.
All right,
in
we all
closing,
digress on this.
Yeah.
Deathloop
We're
sucks.
done talking.
We all
Yes,
digress.
Deathloop, it looks like it sucks. I go on tangents. I'm sorry. Just to be warned, if I'm ever back, I would like.
Don't worry, they know all about that.
It looks like it needs more work. I feel like it looks like that old shooter, which I cannot find for the life of me right now. I was looking it up. I was thinking it was called what do you call that? Wanted, but it's not called Wanted. It's the game with Mila Kunis. I think she's the only character in the game, and she's shooting things up. It looks like that game, literally.
Dre, you don't know that game?
And
Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna play it if it's not free. Yeah, there's a shooter game that I played mad long ago, and the whole point of the game is literally like she sees red and then she starts killing things. And it's like there's like it's beautiful for like a comic, but it sucks. And I don't want to go there again.
I'll tell you honestly, Deathloop didn't look that exciting to me first time I saw it. I like the concept of the game, but when I think about it now and I'm trying to think of any gameplay I saw, nothing even comes to mind that's memorable.
I was thinking Ratchet and Clank kind of looked like they were pulling off the same thing, but looked better.
Mm-hmm. Ratchet and Clank is.
I would have more fun with Ratchet and Clank. Don't insult my game. I will platinum the fuck out of that game.
Hey, I want to play that game. I'm saying I think that Ratchet and Clank looked better.
Not this game.
Okay, so moving right along though, guys. Epic and Apple have been throwing that shit down. Last week, Epic said, you know what? This paying 30% to Apple for every transaction is a bunch of bullshit. So what we're going to do is we're going to just give these guys V-Bucks and different paths to pay us directly. Apple said, oh, no. Au contraire, Ferrer. No, you're not. And they shut that shit down and got Apple off of the App Store. And then some shit happened with Android and they did the same thing, but nobody really cared about that because on an Android phone, you can actually go around Google Play to download Fortnite. So not a big deal.
Android gives you your freedom.
So this week, so it was already bad enough. Things were bad as it was. This week, some more news dropped. A atom bomb went off. And Apple Store said, well, you know what? Not only are we kicking Fortnite off, but we don't even want Unreal 5 on here.
Which is stupid move.
So wow.
Yeah.
I think okay, I'm not even gonna say what I think. I'm just gonna hand the floor over to you guys. Eric, anywhere, anything to say about this? Just stupid shit, stupid fights.
Yeah, stupid. I mean, I don't really follow the story that much, but it doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, so Apple is saying, hey, not only is Fortnite going to be on here, but the best engine in gaming that hasn't even came out yet, but it's definitely will be the best. We're not going to allow that on here either because they're connected with you.
Yeah, but it's not even about just that engine. It's anything Unreal. So every game that's on the Apple Store that runs the Unreal Engine will be
Like the
taken
best
off.
ones.
Like all games that are running Unreal Engine are getting taken off. And to me, it's hard for me to pick a side with this because for one, I hate Apple's practices, especially because of Stadia and not being able to play cloud gaming on Apple, mainly because my son has an iPhone and I would love for him to just be able to turn on his phone and game with me on Stadia, but instead he has to make sure he finds a TV in the house to do it, but because Apple wants to be in control of everything, because I'm pretty sure they're telling Stadia, Google, like, hey, if you want Stadia on here, we want 40% of whatever people pay for those games off
Every
of
transaction.
So yeah. And so here though, when it comes to Epic, the only reason like they picked this war, they started this because they had the video ready right after they knew Apple was gonna kick them off of this. They actually paid people to make this video in retaliation to Apple. They knew people were gonna do this. They had a message ready for the fans on Twitter telling everyone hashtag whatever they said to hashtag at Apple. They just wanted things to change because on their store they only charge people 15%, I believe it is 15 or 14%, some shit like that, for whatever they make off of their thing. But Epic makes so much money. What is 30% of billions?
Dude,
That you're
that's
making?
where I'm at with it. It's like
Yeah.
I don't think I can side with either or of you billion-dollar company assholes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
30% of billions. You're fucking making
Both
billions.
monsters. Just shut up.
But if Apple is to go as far as saying we're going to take Unreal Engine away and just cut off all these other people that are making games, like they don't have nothing to do with Epic other than they paid to use their engine, that's fucked up for those people too. And I guess Apple really is just thinking, hey, this is another way for us to push Apple Arcade, because if there's no good games left on the store, then people are just going to come to Apple Arcade to play something worth the money, rather than looking through the App Store for shit that doesn't give them much revenue, which is still dumb though. This is a dumb fight. Cause Google,
Hey, Felice Cat, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still here.
Hey, why
I
don't
was
you
looking
let
at a
us
quote
why don't you
from,
let us
Epic.
know how you feels of the Epic and Apple?
I'm gonna switch screens for a second, but I'm still
Okay.
here talking. I think that the quote that they said best describes their privilege in this game industry. The quote that they posted not that long ago, literally, I think it's like a day or two. Apple has become what is it once rallied against, the behemoth seeking to control markets, block competition, and stifle innovation. Epic alleged in its suit, Apple is bigger, more powerful, more entrenched, and more pernicious than the monopolists of yesteryear at the market cap of nearly $2 trillion.
they're at $2 trillion now.
And reach far exceeds that of any technological monopolists in history. They're literally playing that card. I feel like this whole argument is petty because it's like, who's richer?
Yeah.
Obviously Apple in this case.
Yes.
But like, you're both taking money from people. No one cares about you, and you're arguing over our pennies, which is like your scraps. We don't care. Figure it out.
Yeah, I feel you.
You're both rich. I know that Apple's way richer, but no one cares.
I feel you. I
That's
feel
how I
like they
feel.
could both fuck off and just let us play games.
Yeah,
So
because
now
they're like cancel. Literally, this is new cancel culture.
All right. So before I get into the big one, I want to shout out Big E. Big E is on PS Plus. It happened. Yes. Round of applause.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Yeah.
It happened.
Thanks.
And it took all of you, Gamerish Network. I want you to know to fight this fight.
Believe.
Mainly Andre did it, but damn it, it took
Yeah,
you.
Andre did it.
That was
I
hilarious.
just sent that motherfucker a code and said, here you go, 3 months. 3
E,
months.
E, real quick, man, just tell us what games you're feeling like running on multiplayer. Red Dead, maybe some Destiny.
Maybe
Want to
I
try
don't know.
Overwatch?
I have a problem with Red Dead, so maybe I'll come out of retirement and play
Nice.
some Red Dead. But especially since watching Django Unchained, that like inspired
Yeah.
me to play Red Dead. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I tried Fall Guys and I was highly disappointed. So
It's
were
it's
playing
more
without
fun when it's more fun when you're playing with your friends and they're fucking up too.
he
I
needs
haven't done
Mark.
it.
He needs Mark. Mark is who has to be in the party with him. And when you get Mark's enthusiasm and excitement and how much winning or losing excites Mark, then
Yeah, he
I
just
think
laughs the
he
whole
can
time.
do
I can imagine.
All right, so next, guys, a heavier topic of discussion. So, the gaming world came out with some news of Rocksteady, and Rocksteady has had some sexual allegations. Basically, a couple of these numbers bother me, okay, for this. So, 10 out of 16 women have came forward with sexual allegations of some sort, of one type or another. That's a large number of your women populace that works there. That's a very large number. The next biggest problem I have is, why is there only 16 women that work for your company? That seems ridiculous, just to begin with.
X.
But I digress onto this. We do happen to have a female panelist with us today. So,
New
Felice Cat,
perspective.
let the world know how you feel about Rocksteady at this moment, in the gaming world in general.
I not realistically. I feel as if this is just a thing that's been repeating, and it's not a new situation. You do know this, right? It's something that's been happening everywhere, and Rocksteady is, of course, no different from any other company. Unfortunately, literally 8 out of 10 women still work there that were part of the 10 initial that were on this letter 2018, and it's 2020 now. So it's like, how much time do you need to fix your situations? You know, it's not new news, it's old news, and it's the same reoccurring thing that keeps happening over and over again, where there are not safe spaces. It's hard enough for women to get in spaces like this. Like, for instance, I like coding, trying to be a coder at some point, but it's like the best of the best have, quote in quotation marks, get into these companies, and then we are not protected. And I mean, when are we going to start protecting our women, you know, from garbage humans, literally? So I feel like enough is enough, and Rocksteady needs to answer for this, because there's no way people didn't know about this. Not just the letter, but literally people. And they're like a parent company to all these other companies. Like, aren't they behind the new Batman that's coming out? You know, for instance.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
Like Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Like, get your shit together and treat women right, because you know what? I heard a really good podcast recently. It was NPR, and they were talking about how women are the future, and it's being seen more and more right now that we are the future. Literally, they mostly talk about Black women being the future, because we have to try twice as hard to get half as much, right? So like, women in general are the future, like, and we have ideas, and don't treat us like trash. We're not your toys. I don't know. That's how I feel.
Yes, understood. And I think it's also funny that after all this time, we've been begging for Batman and Suicide Game news, that at this time, every day, there seems to be a new teaser of the new Batman, a new teaser of the new Suicide Squad, a name drop. Like, as soon as someone brings up a story of sexual harassment, they're like, yo, give them something, shut them the fuck up right now. That's what seems to have been going on all this week so far.
That is legit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's been going
You
on
know, in
all
D&D, that's called like this prestidigitation. It's like, let me show you this side, this hand, because I'm a magician. Don't look over here.
exactly.
That's literally what it is.
Going on. It's like they posted that letter up on Twitter, and then like an hour after that thing comes out, oh guys, look at the new image for the next Batman game. You know, like it's like, oh, so we're supposed to just forget about that letter you guys posted on Twitter and just be hype about the Batman game. And for a lot of people, that worked, you know, unfortunately. A lot of us are gonna talk more about the fucking image and what type of game it might be, you know, than talk about the sexual harassment allegations, which really suck because women are a minority in the gaming world, minorities are a minority in the gaming world, you know, and it's just, you know, all this shit coming out now. I guess 2020 is that year, man. This is like that year where everybody's being called out for their shit.
It
And
should be.
yeah, and we'll see what's next. You know, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be
Time's
the
up.
last.
Literally,
Next on the docket,
time's up. It's
we've
like,
got a couple
yeah.
small things of news that we won't really discuss, but Jack Black is Officer Dick of Tony Hawk Pro Skater now. So that's kind of cool, I think. Also,
It's
FIFA
very cool.
21 has says that they will not do cross-platform or cross-gen. Now, cross-platform, only a couple games are doing that. We were really hoping this next generation that people would just hop on board and let everybody play with each other. That would be cool. Play games with each other. Let me elaborate. Also, I think that PS4 can't play with PS5. Really? Xbox One can't play with Xbox Series X? That's just stupid. Like, we're only going to be able to do that for a couple years.
It's lazy.
Like, give us that.
It's lazy.
You know, it's not realistic, right? It's about money. They don't care about us.
Yeah.
We'll buy their products.
If
We'll
they're
buy
doing
their
that with
products. They
FIFA,
don't.
They're gonna do that with Madden.
Yeah, they're going to do that with Madden.
It just takes one person to step forward and say no, and then everyone else says no.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
So next, Dre, you've got a game on your radar that you wanted to tell us about. Why don't you go ahead and do that, and then hand it over to Captain Cannon, aka Big E, aka Dr. Farts, aka Dark Star Zeus.
In just other news, a scary game called Martha is Dead was announced as a PS5 exclusive. That is now a PC and Xbox Series X exclusive. I didn't get into the details of how that happened, but hey, that's other than Deathloop being taken out as an exclusive launch game. Well, now we're not gonna get Martha is Dead either. So, boom, guys. Then they show up this Chinese action game called Black Myth Wukong, and this game looks so fucking beautiful. People, like, I'm trying to remember the name. This is a game that it reminds me of. The game was whack, but this game isn't. Action is good. This guy's like doing all this like samurai stuff with a stick, and he also has like powers where he can freeze people, beat them up, and the game looks as beautiful as Ghost of Tsushima. If you're part of the Gamerish network,
This is the Monkey
I encourage you
King.
to look at the video. You know, it looks pretty dope. But that's all I have to say about that. And also, Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot, has some new DLC coming, DLC 2. Still didn't even finish that game yet. Got to get back into it. But that's all the other quick gaming news to throw out there.
Eric.
So, I guess it's all you, man.
Yeah, yo, before I start, so who that had made a comment before, he said that Steam takes 30%.
Yeah.
So what's the
Ooh.
deal? Is it?
And Google.
So just wanted to make that comment. All right, so we're doing the quiz now, right?
Yeah.
Quiz. Okay, yeah.
We're gonna start calling it the halfway there quiz, I guess.
Right.
Halfway to whatever. Fuck, we'll come up with something.
All right. So this is going to be a little bit different this week. I wrote to you guys. I said that this is going to test your limits beyond being a gamer.
I actually didn't even study this week, and I should have, I feel like.
Or anything geek that matter. This is going to be a surprise. All right, you ready? So I did this challenge myself, and I was wondering if everyone here would be able to do it. It's can you name all of the 50 states?
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, Mike to do that shit. I didn't study my states.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, hey, you don't know. Felice might be able to beat you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. So we're gonna do like this. So because Felice is new, she's gonna start first, and then we're gonna go with Andre, and then we'll go with Mike. If you guys have, if everyone has an issue with coming up with a state, I'm gonna give you 15 seconds, but I'll let you know if I start to hear you guys struggle. Any of you struggle, then I'll start
Make
the
it
clock.
10 seconds. Make it 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Yeah.
You don't need that extra 5?
Yeah. If you don't know it, then just say pass. Fuck it.
Or if you don't know it, you say pass or you don't know.
Yeah. Don't know or pass.
All right. Felice, why don't you go first?
Oh, we lost her.
Oh, no.
All right. We get it. We lost her. She'll be back, guys. All right. I'll just go with, I will start with our state, New York.
You're going to start without her? She's going to come back. And...
Oh, okay. Here she is.
All right, cross it off.
No. We'll give it, because she's probably going to say it anyway.
Oh,
So
What happened?
You got disconnected. We lost you.
I won. I did it really fast.
No, we didn't start.
You remember the Animaniacs little deal? I just did the song.
What did you say? Oh,
No, we're waiting for you to go first.
okay. Okay, I'll go first. I'm gonna put my phone
Yeah,
in
name a
charger
state.
also.
Name a state.
50 states, right? Just to be
Yeah. Yep.
clear, clearly.
Okay, that's it. Oh,
Jersey.
wait.
No,
That's it.
just one.
Alaska,
Just one.
Don't give Dre any
Yeah,
more.
don't give it. Yeah. All right, Dre.
He will use them.
We'll use the one, Dre. Go, Dre.
Oh, I said New York, right? Because she didn't
No,
say
she did. She did.
New- She did?
Yeah, she said.
Yeah.
New Jersey then.
I said
Okay.
3.
I know you only get one.
You only get one. All right, Mike, go ahead.
Utah.
That's the one you go with first?
Dude, you know I don't do formalities, man. You know this.
All right. Felice, go ahead. Do one.
Texas.
You say Texas? Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. Andre.
Colorado.
Okay. Michael, go ahead.
Oregon.
Hold on. Excuse me. Okay. Felice, go ahead.
Washington.
Yep. Give me 1 second. All right. Andre, go.
New Orleans.
Nope.
No.
Oh my God.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. All right, Mike.
Indiana.
All right.
Hey, Dre, Boston's not one either.
Yeah, I
Alright.
meant to say that. I forgot to say that. Thank you. I forgot to say that. All right. Felice, go ahead.
Idaho.
Yeah. All right. It's a good one. All right, Andre.
Let's see. No. You said Indianapolis? Well,
Stop saying city. Definitely no state has Apollos in it, for
We're-
sure.
We're
For
not
sure, no
asking for
state has
capitals.
Apollos.
We're not asking for capitals. All right, good. You get to go again.
Oh man.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds on the board.
What did you say?
No. She said Washington already. So
No.
Pass.
All
I'm
right.
having a brain fart.
What? Yes. What?
All right. Who goes next? Dre? Or no, Felice, go ahead. No,
it's
Michael.
Michigan.
All right. Let me just write that down. It's right next to New Orleans.
And Boston.
And
I
Boston.
can't
Indianapolis.
with you.
Felice, go ahead.
Kansas.
Yeah, I got it. Kansas. All right, Dre.
All right, Florida.
Okay. I was like, that's where Wizard of Oz is.
That's right. Okay, Mike.
Illinois.
Yeah, right by you. All right, Felice.
Arizona?
Oh, fuck. That was my next one.
All right, Dre.
Oh man. Los Angeles.
No.
Oh, California, California.
I'm saying cities.
California.
All right. Yo, next time you give me a city, man, I'm gonna say no. Hold on. All right, Mike, go ahead.
Virginia.
Yeah. All right, Felice.
West Virginia?
Yep. All right, Andre.
The other state.
What'd you say, Jay?
Minnesota.
That's a state.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, fuck y'all geography.
Yo, this is important, man. Just one quiz where it's important. Mike, go ahead.
North Carolina.
All right. Felice.
South Carolina.
Fuck,
Got
man.
it.
I'm just gonna keep playing this game with Felice. We got our own.
Dre, go ahead, Dre.
We got our own mini game going on in this game.
Yes,
And I'm determined to win.
I'm not forgetting. Someone say Texas already?
Yeah,
We did.
Felice
Yes,
did, yeah.
I said Texas.
Yeah.
And
she
Los
did.
Angeles is off the board.
Texas is not a state. No, I think they are.
Come on, Dre, you can still win.
Say Hollywood. Say Hollywood.
Don't say it.
Pass.
All right, Mike, go.
North Dakota.
Yep. All right, Felice.
Alaska? I said that earlier,
Yes.
but
Oh
I said
no.
3.
Yeah.
I said
It's
3
okay.
states earlier.
I don't think we heard you when you said that, so it's okay. Dre, go ahead.
Okay.
South Dakota.
Wait, what?
Yeah. All right.
There is.
Oh.
There's 2 of them.
Michael, go ahead.
Iowa.
Yep. All right, Felice.
Does Washington D.C. count? It's not necessarily a state, but
Um,
they
really,
it
no.
kind. It's not. It's
they
not.
just
It's not
became
a
a
state.
state.
It's not a star on the flag.
In the
It's not a
last-
state.
They're purchased, like Puerto Rico, right?
It's its own.
Something
It's
like
its
that.
own like
the other W, the
sovereign,
other
but it's not
W.
a state.
Wyoming.
Yes.
Did you say Wyoming?
All right. Andre,
Yes, Wyoming.
Andre, go.
Shit.
6 seconds.
Just pass.
All right. Mike,
Oklahoma.
Oh,
that's right.
maybe not.
Felice.
It's New Mexico.
Yep.
It's
right,
like right
Andre.
next to Texas.
Yep. Dre.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it to the 2 of them. I'm gonna leave
Oh,
it to the
come
2 of
on,
them.
man.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on. What about the states around
Waste
us?
the time. Who wants to sit around and listen to me guess? Just
I do.
Everyone.
It's funny.
It's
Everyone
hilarious.
wants
I like
funny.
it, actually.
You know.
It's very entertaining.
All right, forget it. You lost. Michael, go.
Georgia.
Yep. Felice.
I almost said Atlanta, but no. Vermont.
Yes. Come on, Dre. You want to try? Think of the states around us.
Oh my gosh, that's what I'm thinking right now.
and didn't we say we said Connecticut already, didn't we?
No.
No,
No,
but that is a
No.
state.
So you got it. You got it. All right, Mike.
Good try.
Louisiana.
Also
You said
known as New Orleans. Shout out to Who Dat, by the way.
Probably roasting me
Felice.
right now.
Yeah. Felice.
I'm sure.
Jersey.
Um, Yeah, that was said.
I said New York and Jersey earlier. I said two
Yeah,
of them
I
earlier. can't
counted.
say that
I
again, right?
counted in New York. I counted New York,
And Dre said Jersey.
and then Dre said Jersey.
I didn't hear you when you said Jersey. Though.
Oh, she said like 3 states. So
Yeah.
I did. What about where Hannah Montana?
That's
from?
it. Half
That's
the
it?
thing.
Montana.
yes. Okay. All right, Dre, you want to try?
I think. Everything I'm thinking, yeah, I said already. So go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
All right, Mike.
Hawaii.
Yeah, you got it. All right, Felice, you're getting down to the wire now.
Nebraska. That's my girlfriend's from.
Wait, which one? Oh, Nebraska? Yeah.
Nebraska?
Yeah. Okay. Dre, you want to try?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto
not
Rico's not
state.
state.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
It's close
Not
though.
yet.
It's
It's
closer
close.
to a state than New Orleans.
Yeah. All right,
Closer
Mike.
to state than Nebraska.
Go ahead, Mike.
Not Nebraska. It's not Nebraska. I mean Nebraska. Whatever.
Nevada.
Yes.
Look
Nevada.
at that.
All right. Felice.
Rhode Island.
Yes. Dre, you want to try?
No. Go ahead.
All right. Mike.
I'll be back while y'all finish.
Delaware.
Yes. All right, Felice. One of you's got a falter.
I said Texas, right?
Yes, you did.
Tennessee?
Yep, that's on the board.
Yes.
Did we say that?
No, we didn't. All right, Mike.
New Hampshire.
Yes.
What? Can you stop?
All right, Felice. A few more left.
Did we say Iowa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
Not a state.
No, yeah.
I said Alaska, right?
Yes, you did.
Shit.
All right.
Someone said Hawaii?
Yes. One more try.
Delaware? Maryland?
Kentucky?
Kentucky?
I'll take Maryland. All right, one at a time, but I'll take Maryland.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Mike, go ahead.
Missouri.
Missouri. Yep.
Can you stop?
I'm taking the hard ones out.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, my cousin.
Go ahead,
He's from
say it.
the tip. The tip. They have lobster.
Just the tip?
Yes.
Shit. Maine.
Yes, you got it. Got
Maine?
it. Yes. All right.
Is that it?
Mike. No, that's not it.
I'm gonna take one from her side.
What?
Rhode Island.
She said that.
I already said that.
Higher than
already.
Kentucky.
Yep. Okay, Felice.
I said Kentucky also.
Yeah, but
You said
I
four of
you
them.
said
Only
a
one
lot of
counted.
them. You said I only counted one. You said a lot of them.
Shit. I said too many.
You did.
You go.
Yeah. Wait, are there more states though?
Yes.
We didn't
give
say
me
50
one.
already.
Which one?
I said we didn't say 50 already.
No.
Utah?
That was
Where
already
Big Love was
said.
made.
Yeah, take one more guess.
I said New Mexico. Someone
4
said
seconds.
Nevada. I said Kansas. Someone said Colorado. Alabama.
I was gonna
nope.
say that right
Yep,
next.
that was it.
Alabama?
All right.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
it's where
it.
my
Yeah. All right, Mike, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's where my simple friend's from.
I can't with you right now.
Okay, damn it. I didn't think this was gonna.
You're a simple friend.
Okay, so.
How many are left?
Hold on.
Not,
Let Mike answer, and then I'll tell you.
not many. Ohio.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Before you answer, Felice. So we've got 1, Let's see. There's almost none left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 states left. Do you have, Felice, do you have any idea? Or do you want me to give you a hint?
The place that was wrecked by the Ford industry. Illinois?
That was already said.
Oh my fucking god. Utah, he said. I don't know.
All right. Do you want me to give you a hint? I'll give you a hint. You want a hint?
Yes, please.
All right. Let's see.
Yes.
This is their major export is cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Well, it's edible cheese. It starts with a W.
I already said Wyoming. In Washington.
There's more.
There's another one.
There's one more. It's very cold.
There's another W state.
Yeah, it's very cold.
It's
very famous football team.
What's their football team?
Packers.
Packers.
Yeah,
Isn't that
Green
in,
Bay. Green Bay.
Green Bay. I already said Wyoming. That's not Wyoming,
All
is
right.
it?
That's it. I'm gonna have
Wait,
to.
I said Wyoming earlier.
Yeah, that's not it though. That's not it.
Oh, that's
No.
not. Okay.
I won't say it.
I'm
Mike,
sorry.
you want to give me one?
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's it. It's
Football
Wisconsin.
fans would know.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right.
Is that in like Middle USA? 'Cause no one cares about
Yeah,
that
it's
place.
Midwest. That's not nice. We're the heart of America.
Oh,
All
you're from
right.
there. I'm sorry.
Felice.
Wait, did someone say Mississippi?
Did they?
I don't
Hold
think
on,
so.
I'm looking. No, you got it, Mississippi. You got it.
That's right.
Yeah, you got it. All right, Mike, you got a few
Pennsylvania.
Is that
Yeah,
the
that's
last
it.
state? I hope.
That's the one I was looking at. I was looking
Pennsylvania.
for.
Oh shit, that's a state too.
Yes, it is. All right, wait.
That is
before
where
you
the
say
Green Bay Packers
anything,
are from. There's no W in that.
no. Before you say anything, I think that's about it. There's one left. I'll give you a good hint. Well, I don't know if you're gonna know this, but it's where Bill Clinton is from.
Ooh, I know. I got it.
Felice, you can say it if you know it.
I don't know where he's from.
I don't have any other because this is a forgettable state, so I don't have any other clues.
It's got Kansas in the name.
Yeah, there you go. It's got Kansas.
Arkansas?
What?
Arkansas?
I'll take it. Arkansas.
It counts.
I'll take
Arkansas.
it. So obviously,
I said that out loud. Arkansas.
Andre is the winner. No, I'm kidding.
No, he is.
Mike,
He is.
Mike, you're the winner. So I guess at the end of the episode, we'll have you say your quote
Okay.
and give your plugs. But now we're gonna go to my crap, and now I have to switch gears. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right. So first thing I wanted to talk about was the DC fandom. So they kind of changed the schedule, and they postponed a bunch of panels for a second event. So originally this shit was supposed to be 24 hours. It was supposed to be Saturday, but now they've broken it up. It's still going to be 24 hours, but it's really only going to be 12, and then they're just going to replay it. And so the second part isn't going to be until September, and then we're going to have like different. So this is supposed to be like their Comic-Con. Their Zoom meeting Comic-Con, I guess, or stay-at-home Comic-Con. But they're going to talk about trailers and TV shows, and they're having a bunch of different, like a watch verse and a kids verse and a you verse, whatever the fuck those words mean. And so yeah, I mean, does anyone give a fuck? Like, especially after all the layoffs, do we really care? I mean, I guess people are expecting Wonder Woman trailers and other movies.
Remember, they already teased the Snyder Cut trailer coming and shit. Like you said,
WB games.
while people are getting laid off and comics are getting
Right.
destroyed, just throw something in their face that's gonna make them look the other way. You know, and that's what they're doing right now. First we
Facts.
hear, oh, Aquaman is getting discontinued. Then we hear Teen Titans getting discontinued. But then here comes the Snyder Cut teaser trailer, and then here these people are getting laid off. And what's that other comic? I forgot the other ones getting laid. Somebody else getting laid off. But look, guys, Ben Affleck is gonna be in the Flash movie. He's reprising his role.
Well, it's DC. I mean, they discontinued DC Direct, which is the company that made all the toys. So they're all gone. It says that they're gonna have, a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they had planned on doing this a while ago, but isn't it just a little bit too late to start fanning the flames?
Yeah, I think so. I think you had a good point last week when you thought it was like super poor timing that they're going to do this after hitting all these layoffs, after canceling their comic books.
Yeah. Well, I mean, canceling the comic books is like, in my opinion, is the lowest totem on this pole, because comic books get canceled left and right. When you're, getting rid of DC Direct, which have been around for like 20 years, and in my opinion, some of the best like toys and action figures and statues coming out, that's just really sad. I mean, in your Dre, you make an excellent point that it's like all these people got fired, but Ben Affleck is back as Batman. I mean, who cares? Who really cares? But I mean, I think fanboys will come out and watch this crap because they want to see the trailers and, like you said, the video games too. But yeah,
are you gonna follow it?
No, probably not. No.
You would have been like our correspondent.
Yeah. Well, look. By the way,
I'll post all the videos on our
right.
Facebook
Like
page.
I'll keep up on what they showed and what they talked about. By the way, it's an 8-hour show, and they're going to show it 3 times in one 24-hour period or one day.
They have enough staff to run that?
Yeah, right. So let's see. There's going to be a confirmed look at the Batman movie. So there's that, I guess. I don't know.
Is Two-Face the baddie?
Is he? I don't know. He might be.
Still haven't confirmed.
Yeah, maybe they'll confirm in this. So everyone, hold your breath. So we're not just. And then, what do you guys think about splitting it up in 2? Do you think there's a reason for it? September 12th. That's a long time, and that's like 3 weeks from now.
Well, by then they'll know who's still gonna be around and who's gone. I guess it gives them enough time to be like, all right, how can we recover from this and that and whatever, and so yeah, I think it just gives them recovery time after all this. They're gonna go and look at the losses, see how they can recuperate, and they're gonna plan on coming back strong in September. And we're gonna get some type of killer trailers in September.
Yeah. But you don't think we're gonna get trailers now?
We're gonna get, but we're not gonna get the ones that we're gonna get in September. In September, they're gonna be ready to throw some "please forgive us" type shit at us in September.
Well, they it looks like they added things, so maybe that's why they wanted to split it in 2. I think there's going to be a panel for the Flash show. Why? I don't know. Suicide Squad. That's the one thing everyone's looking for. A trailer for the Suicide Squad.
And I think a lot of people are hoping it plays out like Arkham Asylum, though. I think people are thinking we're gonna get another Batman type game with Suicide.
No, I mean the movie.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, the movie.
Not the game.
Yeah, they. I think people are looking for a trailer for the movie. What did we watch? We watched a live thing that people had just recently gotten fired. And Mike, one of the questions you asked was whether they were going to mention it. Was it EA?
A bunch of people that just got fired.
Remember
Ubisoft,
you asked?
right?
Okay, it was Ubisoft, and they didn't mention anything.
They just fired the head.
Oh, the Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Yes.
That
Mm-hmm.
yep, he was cheating on his wife.
Right.
That's one of the first stories that we broke.
Right.
Well, they actually did technically fire him. He's been put on leave for so long, and now I think this week or last week, one of the two, they actually fired the guy.
You
The
put him
thing
on
is, unless they
because
go
he
after that
got-
family that runs that company, it's always going to be trash because those guys are
Right.
trash. The family
Wow.
themselves, like the CEO and the president, they're all in the same family. They all got the same ass last name, and they're all trash.
Kevin Ubisoft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I bring it up is because you had asked us if they were ever going to mention it. You were going to mention it, and they were going to mention it, and they didn't. So, do you think anyone at this DC fan thing is going to mention any of the layoffs or any of that stuff?
That's
And
interesting.
if they don't, is it a kick in the face or
Yeah, I think it's a serious kick in the face.
Well, Felice, what do you think about all this?
I think it's ridiculous. Initially, didn't he step down because he got outed for his extramarital affair? And then now he's fired after that?
So, like, they didn't talk about that for the Ubisoft one, and they should have talked about that. But do you think that for the DC fandom that they're having, that they'll talk about
The layoffs?
the layoffs and the dirty shit that they're doing at least before they
They
run
won't.
their show?
Do you
They're
think they
doing
should?
another WB thing. I do think it takes away from the gaming industry to talk about it, but I think that it's important to talk about it. I don't think if it was simply him having extramarital affairs, I do not think that they should have fired him for that, because if it's consensual, they're two adults. Granted, he cheated, but I don't think that that's anyone's business but the people who are involved in the situation. That makes any sense. I mean, I didn't read anything about foul play or anything. I mean, obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that who you fuck is your business. So I don't think that they fired him because of this, because we have bigger issues to worry about. Literally, like the same company, didn't they just get in trouble for women being treated wrong also?
Well, hold on. Before you go on, we're on the DC now, though. But DC,
because I was making the comparison between what happened with Ubisoft and how they didn't mention it, and then I was just asking if DC is going to do the same thing, or they're just going to gloss over all of the layoffs that they just had. But no, it's fine. I mean, it's
same
fine
with DC.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're going to mention it either, because of all the smoke screens that you mentioned earlier. You said earlier that they are like dropping things left and right, literally, right? Like, hey, look at this new game we have. Also, Suicide Squad. Oh, look at this too. And it's literally, once again, smoke screens and mirrors. And it's important, I think, to mention it, but they're not gonna, because it's business, and in business, no one talks about the dirty laundry.
Yeah, I agree. You had mentioned that before with the Rocksteady. That it's like a sleight of hand, like diversion. It's a diversion. They throw you a piece of bread, and they don't mention all the crap that they do. No, that makes sense. I don't think they're going to mention it either, but they should, but they won't.
Dre, which one did we watch that had the black woman started off?
That's usually Ubisoft usually has the black lady that usually starts off.
You remember we were calling that out immediately, like how
they usually do that. Yeah, Ubisoft is known for always having, but it wasn't the same lady that's been there at E3 for the past few years. I think they had somebody else. I always forget that woman's name. I wish I could remember her damn name, but yeah, they did do that. They always.
No one will ever remember her name, unfortunately.
More people need to do that. I think Or was it? Yeah, it was Ubisoft. Yeah, they always throw out a woman, and even though after the whole allegations with them and stuff, they're like, you know what? We definitely need to throw out a woman to announce shit for us today. So.
All right, let's move this shit. So this is from comicbook.com, and this is movie theaters are reopening. but experts say there's no scenario in which they are safe. After months of being closed due to COVID-19, movie theaters across the country have begun reopening. AMC, that they were supposed to reopen today, supposed to be today. I don't know if it actually happened. And Alamo Drafthouse was supposed to reopen in 6 days on the 26th. And then other chains are supposed to slowly turn the lights on again. But the problem is experts are saying that it's probably going to make things worse. And there's not going to be a scenario in which the movies, aren't just going to close again. So the expert actually said, unless you rented out the entire theater. So short of doing that, it's probably not a good idea to go to a movie theater. So does this change your opinion on whether you wanted to go see or you were going to go see a movie in the theater? Dre, you had mentioned a few episodes ago that you wanted to go back.
I was going to risk it. I wanted to go see X-Men. I want to go see Tenet. I want to go see these things in the goddamn movie theater. Cuomo doesn't want us to go in fucking movie theaters. I know there's a lot of people that don't want to go to movie theaters right now. But you know what? Dre is always different. Dre wants to go to a goddamn movie theater. I want to watch these goddamn movies. I'm tired of having to fucking rent shit on my TV. Then when my kids love it, I have to rent it not once. I got to rent it twice or 3 times so my kids can watch it. Goddamn Trolls has been bought 5 times in my house. 5 times Trolls World Tour. No, I want to go to the movies, not have it here yet, and say, no, you got to wait for a goddamn DVD or a damn Disney Plus to put that shit to stream. Every time they see that shit on the TV, I got to buy it over and over and over again, being a good daddy, but but I want to go to the movie theater. I told my wife, you can stay home. I'll go by myself. You guys don't got to be in no danger.
Yes, but you're still going to bring it home, though. You're going to bring it home.
I'm still going to go home, but at the same time, I'll do my best to be in the handicapped people's seats where no one sits next to them.
It don't matter. That ain't going to matter.
No, it don't matter how far your germs travel if someone's caught.
But like the article says that the expert says you're going to be in a giant box with no real ventilation. So it's going to be like being in the subway. I've been avoiding the subway. I've been avoiding the subway this entire time.
I'm that guy.
Don't do it. I'm
that guy.
Don't do it.
I need to see something. I'm missing.
You need to get out of the house. That's why. That's the whole. That's.
I've been out the house. I've been
just go for a walk.
Time. It's just I just miss seeing movies on the big screen. It's not the same. I order movies on my TV, and it's just like, man, this would have been.
You got VR.
Dre, are you that person that sits in the bar right now? Are you that person?
Yes.
Yes.
If they would let him in, he is definitely that person.
You're gonna bring up bars. I'm at the bar like 3 days a week.
I'm just trying to. Don't do it.
Oh man, I'm that guy, man.
What?
I'm so safe.
For sure.
Do you know the cesspool that is the theater before COVID even
alcohol
happens to us?
Yes.
Alcohol is supposed to clean up the boo-boos on the inside.
It does not.
Inside.
It really does not. Unless you're sniffing that shit like cocaine, it's not cleaning anything, okay? So please don't go.
Don't give him any more ideas.
Yeah, really.
I'm just saying, don't sniff it though, because that's not safe for humans.
Like I said, I've been avoiding this. I mean, the closest thing I can compare a movie theater to is the subway, and I've been, avoiding the shit out of the subway. So
since March.
All right. Well, we all know what Dre's gonna do.
Go to the movie theaters. Just stay away from Dre. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Douse him with hand sanitizer.
Yeah, just spray him right in the face.
Not enough hand sanitizer in the world to clean Dre from the theater.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, real quick. So Lawrence Fishburne says that he's not returning to The Matrix 4. It turns out that they haven't reached out to him yet. Do we care? Do we even care about Matrix 4? Does anyone here care about Matrix 4?
I care about Matrix 4.
You're going to see it in the theater, goddammit.
Yeah,
No.
I'll see that in the theater. Yeah, I'll go see that. I love Matrix 3. You know,
Oh
I
God!
love the battle scene. I love the
Oh,
epic
Oh
battle.
man.
What I'm
Now
about, man.
Eric and I talk about special effects that don't hold up.
no,
You
Right
know,
there. Right there.
I like that
Matrix
movie a
3.
lot.
you do?
And no, hear me out. Hear me out.
All right.
Okay, so I'm a huge, not Lawrence Fishburne. I like him, but no, not him. I'm a huge Neo fan, and I have a new look on it after seeing the two that made the movie that are now they're
Yep,
women
they were
now.
brothers.
Yep,
Now
yep,
Because
Yeah.
they've
Yep.
brother's got a
transitioned.
sister.
Yes, they've transitioned, and I'm
The
huge with the
Wachowskis.
LGBT stuff.
Oh, they did? I
And
had no
after
idea.
they said that, yeah, they transitioned
Yeah.
to be themselves
They
as
both
they
have?
felt they
Yeah, they
were.
both have. Yeah.
So
Okay. I knew one had
yes,
in the beginning.
yes, they both have. So they both definitely have. And so after listening or reading, I guess, that the whole Matrix thing is about
Yeah. I've been reading that
transitioning.
too.
I've been
Okay.
like, I rewatched the movies and I'm just like, oh, okay, this is not, I didn't see it this way at all. I kind of don't see it still. But yeah, and then also I read the books. So the books are better, FYI, obviously. But yeah, it's interesting watching it now. And so yeah, I want
With
to
that
see.
kind
I
of,
want to see
yeah,
Matrix 4.
with that point of view, right? With that different perspective.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. 3 is still not good, but that makes sense.
no, that's trash.
No, yeah.
It's
But
a money.
anyway,
It's a cash cow.
So I
Yeah.
got my nostalgia little hit of dopamine when they reunited with John Wick.
yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah,
So I'm good with that.
that was fun. Yeah. But I guess other than Dre, yeah, no one else is going to see this movie. But do you think that it's still? Do you think there's still a chance that the Wachowskis can come to? Well, this says that Lana is the only one dealing with. You know, she's going to co-direct or she's going to write and direct this one. But do you think there's still a chance that they'll come to Lawrence Fishburne? Because, I mean, this is like pre-production, isn't it? So there's still a chance, right?
Probably because the outcry that fans are having now, seeing that he's not going to be part of it, there's always a chance that they might say, hey, all right.
Guys, he's got to do a lot of work. Larry Fishburne's big.
And older.
Yes, life has not been. I mean, well, maybe life has been good for him.
Too
because
good.
He's
Oh,
eaten a lot
Too
of food.
good.
No fat shaming, obviously.
Yeah, me neither.
I wasn't even thinking of
Healthy.
that.
But I just
I
don't
was
see him
into
kung fu fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
I see is saying literally that he confirms he was not invited to
Right.
star
Yeah. Yep.
He's
in
not
Matrix
invited.
4.
Right. But that could change. I think Andre
That
has
sounds
a point.
personal.
Yeah. I think Andre has a point. I don't know. I don't foresee this movie being a big hit anyway. So, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it on my part.
All right.
Are we doing the question?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we're doing Gamerish question of the week, where we pose the question on Sunday or Monday. We get all your answers on the Gamerish Network Facebook page. We'll start and on the Discord page if you're on there, and we'll answer them. So this week's question came from me, and we're gonna start rotating. So next week's question will come from E, then Mike again. So this one said, do you feel like paying the same price for a game that doesn't have the same amount of content that other platforms may have is fair, a la Spider-Man getting Spider-Man being on PS4 only. Also, that edition of the game will get special power-ups and missions exclusive to PlayStation 4, will be sold at $59.99 and still on Xbox, even though we don't get all that shit. Well, everybody who just has an Xbox doesn't get that shit and still have to pay $50.99. Also, I posed people still seem to pay, let's say, for when it comes to Nintendo, they sell us remakes of games for $60, but they refuse to lower the price of games that are like 2-3 generations old. Like if you still go on the Wii shop, the eShop on the Nintendo Wii, you will still find Donkey Kong Country for $60. You'll still find what is it, one of them Yoshi games. You'll still find the Mario games. You'll still find, if they give a Skyward Sword this year, Skyward Sword is still available on the Wii when I checked for $60. So that was the question that was posed. Do you guys think that's fair? So first response we got was from one of our favorites, Charlie Bedford. He says, do I think it's fair? No, it's just how the business is now. Yes. Paying full price for a lesser product is a shady business practice. Locking people out of content is never the way to do, but it's what Sony pays those companies for. They did it with Destiny, Call of Duty, and now the Avengers, which, remember, I did, guys, bring this up in my retrospect that Xbox did this too with Call of Duty for 3 years. That being said, in the case of games like the Avengers, I will not be buying it because it is a business practice that needs to go away, and people need to show the company with their wallets and not just words that we do not like this, which I agree with. Also, our man, Dan, who that says if Spider-Man gets
His name should not be named.
Yes, his name. I'm my bad. Who
He
that?
who should not be named.
If Spider-Man gets story missions, I would have a problem. Nintendo could do what they want, but won't get any money with that shit. But unfortunately, who that Nintendo still keeps getting money with that shit. And we enable them. I will never stop saying that. We enable them. Mark said, I mean, GTA 5 or PS5 will probably be $60, if not $70, LOL. Nah, it's not fair to rehash games to sell it at the same price, but if people are going to pay for it still, then it doesn't matter what we think. That's capitalism. As for Spider-Man add-on only for PlayStation Avengers, if that makes you buy the game because it's on that platform, so be it. It still seems like a mediocre game at best. But then again, the beta turned me off. Maybe it will be better. I don't know. And don't worry, Mark, it turned off a lot of us. Then Felice Cat. I'm gonna say Felice Cat, right? I said it right. Your face says I said it wrong. Okay. All right. Because I'm gonna pay whatever price if I can roll up and rob people right after they rob people on GTA Online. Won't pay for Spider-Man again.
I said that.
Miles Morales, you want. And Patrick Andrews says, oh no, the answer is easy and it's bullshit. So that's the responses we got. What do you guys think? I guess we'll start with you, Mike.
So, all right. So sometimes remakes and remasters turn out well. Sometimes remasters turn out like a dog poo. Prototype. They did a remaster. I was really excited about that. It was remastered. Yep, it was a double package. Prototype 1 and Prototype 2 came out, and it was honestly looked even worse than the originals. So I was really shitty about that. I don't know if I can buy Skyrim and GTA again. I've bought it so many fucking times.
But what if they dropped it to $20 as opposed to
I don't know if I can do it again. Like, I don't know if I can justify doing that again. Like, I'm talking it's been 5 times at least for each.
6 times I've bought GTA 5.
On multiple platforms, on the big 3, on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. If they make a Zelda, I'm going to buy it.
Same.
If they make a Zelda, I'm going to buy it. The last Zelda I bought was the freaking the one on the Switch just now.
Breath of the Wild?
No, not Breath of the Wild.
No, that is Breath of the Wild though. But no, the old this one came out on Game Boy in '87, or in '89.
What is it?
Link's Awakening.
Yeah, Link's Awakening.
Awakenings.
Yeah, and I paid $60 for it, and I loved it. Loved every minute of it. So yeah, unfortunately, if Nintendo does it, I'm gonna do it.
You're paying $60 for it now when that game is actually cheaper.
Yeah.
On the older
I think Skyward Sword is the worst Zelda game that there is. If they pull that off on the Switch, I'm going to go buy it.
We're gonna buy it no matter what. No matter what.
Yes.
It's what Nintendo's done to us.
So
they programmed it in our fucking heads that their games are what we need, and no matter how much they fuck us over on price, whether they make us pay $60, because guarantee every fucking Nintendo game coming out now that's Mario, Zelda, or something, when they come out with the Switch Part 3, these games will still be $60
Yep.
when the Switch 3 comes.
Wait, you skipped 2. You skipped Switch 2.
Yeah, exactly. Because we'll still spend $60
You definitely skipped
on these
Switch.
games. Nintendo will do, like I said, the Wii is like 2 generations before. If you go on the eShop on the Wii, the games that we're getting remade today are still $60. Super Smash Brothers Melee, $60, $70 for the GameCube right now. And people are still buying Melee for $70. But we're gonna complain to Sony that they want to charge us $70 for games. But we'll go to Nintendo and say, take my money.
I wish that talented individuals would take their time and
wallet.
produce new IPs. I think movies do the same exact thing. I hate them rehashing
Oh,
classics.
yeah.
I wish those people would just make new fucking movies.
A la The Exorcist.
Don't make a new Dirty Dancing. I'm over it.
What about you, E? What do you think about this?
Literally.
I think this is bullshit. You know, I think
It is. Yeah.
I mean, I have to agree with Dre that like we have to stop enabling them. You know, just they're abusive, and we have to stand up to them. I mean, hey, you know what's funny? You were saying like remasters really seems to be a crapshoot nowadays. Look at Mafia, right? That, I mean, people were kind of looking forward to that remaster, and that fucking really blew up in everyone's faces, right?
Did the Mafia 1 come out yet?
We haven't got the first
No.
one yet, but the
No,
third
we
one
haven't.
looked exactly like
But
it
the
did on
second one,
release.
I thought the second one's being considered like the worst game of the year, one of the worst games of the year.
Oh wow.
And
Because
that
it's
released in 2010.
And that sucks
Also
because
in my
that was an
retrospective.
awesome game. See, they
well,
fucked up
that's
something that was
why
awesome.
because they really like they fucked it up. You know, like there's a lot of glitches and there's a lot of issues with the graphics and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, you never know with those remasters, but then to just tack on more, just a little bit, and then just keep it at the same price.
Well, like Resident Evil did a great job, you know.
Yeah, both of them, 2 and 3.
Well, Resident Evil 4 keeps coming back to us.
But there isn't a reason for that one.
You know, like, and they're about to make a remake of it. So not only do we get Resident Evil 4 for the past since the GameCube came out on every generation, which we keep buying over and over again. Now we're gonna get a remake of the same game that they sold to us at least 4 different times, and we're gonna go buy that fucking remake.
Hey, question for you. So I'm playing Modern Warfare 2. When that came out, when the remaster came out, how much was it? Do you guys remember?
$20,
I think it was at
but you've already
29.
had to have owned.
Yeah, that one was 20, yeah.
But you
already had to have owned Modern Warfare. I think just to buy it separately, it was like $40.
What do you think of that?
It was like, it was 40. I remember selling it at my store.
Do you think that was a fair price?
I think it was a fair. If it's lower, whatever. But the main point though is like when we're getting exclusive shit on one system and another system is getting the same game without the exclusive shit, but we have to still pay full price even though we're not getting the full game. Imagine if Street Fighter 2 came out on a Super Nintendo, came out on Sega, and they told us that we're only getting 4 characters on the Super Nintendo, 6 characters on the Sega, and we still had to pay $50 for each game. People would probably be pissed off back then. I would think so, that you're losing 2 characters and still paying $50. You know?
I agree with that.
Like, it's crazy.
Sounds like a Soul Calibur. Sounds like a Soul Calibur.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time.
But at least with Soul Calibur, they give us
system had their personal. Sony sucked though.
Console. You know, they gave us exclusive characters on there. GameCube got Link, Xbox got Spawn, and PlayStation got off. Yeah, you're right. It sucked because I can't remember who PlayStation got.
Yeah, he is some Japanese. He sucked.
Yeah. So, what about you?
Cool. Or Street Fighter. Street Fighter is more recent to do that, right? Street Fighter, where they release part of the game and then like you have to get the rest of the game later.
Well, that is at least that was on all systems, though. It wasn't like they made it exclusive. Like one system gets all of the game, and then Xbox has to wait later during the year for the rest of the game. But think about when I did a retrospect on a Drink in the Game of 2010 and E3, and Xbox had 3 years worth of Call of Duty exclusive content. Three
Yep.
years worth. And PlayStation owners still had to pay the full
Yes, I remember that.
$49.99 for the game. But even though they weren't going to get all the maps that Xbox owners were going to get,
PlayStation got their comeuppance. They took Bungie and did turned around to the same shit with Destiny.
yeah, they did the same exactly. But we still had to pay the full
They
price
also
of
have-
Xbox for that shit.
But don't they now have exclusives to Call of Duty? Well, they have certain exclusives, not all. Certain exclusives to Call
It's
of
not
Duty.
as much
like
as before. Like they don't go and do that multi-year deal like they used to be doing with Microsoft. Because remember when Xbox 360 was out, Xbox 360 had multiplayer on lock. PlayStation
Yeah.
had nothing on Xbox.
It was single player,
You know, so
literally.
yeah, PlayStation was all about single player games. Xbox is where it's at if you want to go play with your friends. But for you, what's your full opinion on it, Miss Katz?
I mean, I've been like chipping in here there, in my opinion, but
Yeah,
I feel like, yeah, I can't be stopped. Literally, yeah, I think exclusives suck. They don't help the user. They don't, well, the user slash consumer, they don't help us at all. But the whole point is the money, which is obvious. And I don't know, I'm more concerned with microtransactions than exclusives because some of the exclusives can be purchased via microtransactions, you know? And there's this whole new thing, and I don't know if you know about it, but with Ubisoft, for instance, there was Assassin's Creed, right? So with Ubisoft, for instance, making their whole what do you call it? They have like their own UB player, Uplay or something like that.
Yeah, you play. Yeah.
And it's, yeah, and they canceled before COVID happened. They canceled like the thing where like since you're a member, you're like just in. Now it's like it expires. Like
Or was that
your
the U
credits
Club?
and stuff like that, for instance. U Club. It is U Club.
Yeah, you play like its
And
own
it's
little
like,
service.
yeah, that's a totally different thing. But yeah, it expires now if you don't use your microtransactions, for instance. And I just feel like I think that's more something that people should think about versus like,
I didn't know about that.
you know,
The only thing I've ever
yeah,
even
I got
used
an
that for
email.
was the South Park game. Because I thought it was funny as hell
I
dressing
mean,
them up
you-
as
You'd be
assassins and
surprised how
Splinter
yeah,
Cell.
yeah. You'd be surprised how many things Ubisoft makes.
Yeah,
So yeah, I have like all the
downloaded
Assassin's Creeds. For
and I
instance.
saw in Uplay how many Ubisoft games were inside
Oh,
there
it's
on
nuts, yeah.
PC. I'm like,
It's
Jesus
ridiculous.
Christ.
They're about ready to rehash freaking Prince of Persia.
Yeah, we hope.
Yes, they are going to do that. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. I feel like yeah, I care about the concept of having like games that are only made for one system, but like I'm gonna have all the systems. For me, I'm gonna be broke, but I'm gonna have all the systems. That's
You
just
and
that's
me
just me. That's my
both.
life.
I'm gonna die
my life.
on this platform. Always will. One day I'll be on Eric's doorstep and he's gonna be like, Dre, what happened, man? You haven't been on a podcast for weeks. Can you spare some change, sir? You know.
No, it's gonna be like
Do you
like
have any
this.
PlayStation points?
do you know anything? And it's just like, yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna say no. Get away! You have
It's bad.
COVID from going to the movie theater.
Don't go to the movie theater.
You almost made me spit
That's the
beer
last
on my
thing to say
fucking
about
Switch.
Please don't hurt the Switch. It's
Yes.
it's a baby. It's
Yes,
a child.
It's
Dear child.
an enabler. It's an enabler. But I guess that's it, guys.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all we got for the pod. Now it's up for Mike to close us out.
Ooh,
And, yeah,
50
man.
states.
And Miss Kat, thanks for joining us as our special
Yes, thank
guest this
you.
week. We'll definitely have you on again. That would be great to put you on here again.
Thanks.
So, but Mike, close it out, man.
All right, guys. So Michael Brevard Decker, Captain BD. Follow me on PSN Captain BD84, Captain Space BD on Xbox Live. So also I have another pod with my cohort and really probably my overall bad influence, Big E, called a Nick and a Hick. So check that out. We'll be putting those up Tuesdays.
Yep.
Also check out Dre's A Drink and a Game. It's a fun listen. Also dress out. Also check out Fanboy with an Opinion, Mr. Big E, Eric again. If you haven't looked into this yet and you're watching us on YouTube, also check out our Gamerish Network Facebook. It's a fun time. And we try to keep you up on some news. And if you have questions, admins are pretty quick to get to you. And we're just pretty quick to get to you just conversating too. Let's see. Okay, we also have Patreon. So if you can, go in there, throw us a buck or two, help us do fun things to where Dre can get some codes to do some giveaways and some competitions. We can do a little bit more with the shirts. Check out our shirts and our hats, and just I think they got masks too and sweatshirts. It's called like Go Shirt Yourself or something like that.
Spreadshirt.
Red shirt.
Yeah, Spreadshirt.
Face mask.
It's a catchy name. So check that out. If you are watching this video and you like it, please hit like and subscribe. Tell a buddy or two. If you don't like it, just kind of shut the fuck up and keep it to yourself. Also, oh God, what I gotta do a quote. I've got a couple for E. So I've got "You're killing me, Smalls," and "Forever." That's it, guys. Have a good night. Catch us next week.
Yes.
Thank you, Felice Cat, for joining us.
Thank you. I hate the same life.
That's a wrap, guys. Great.